Good day. Thank you for joining me for another Atari 2600 gameplay video. I have loaded up here the game Omega Race from 1983 by CBS Electronics, and it's based on the Bally Midway arcade game from 1980 or 81 maybe. I definitely played this in the arcade, and as a result I did not look at the manual for this because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. What have we got here? Game 1, Game 2. Game 1, Game 2. Game 1, Game 2. Okay. And start. And we have thrust. How do you shoot? How does one shoot? Let me think about this for a second. Ah. Okay, 2. Well, how does that work? Sorry, I'm a little befuddled. There's a second button on the controller that is shoot. And that is not how Atari's worked. Atari 2600s worked, so there must have been... Maybe it came with a... Probably that's what it was, I guess. It must have come with a special controller. It's the only thing I can think of. One of my friends was telling me that the game Phaser Patrol here, recently telling me in a comment on a video that I made, Phaser Patrol, that it came with a sort of a touchpad thing that lets you control, I forget what he said, your shields and something else in the game. Bring up the map, I think, maybe. Anyway, that was not something that I knew before, and maybe it wasn't Phaser Patrol. Anyway, it was one of the games, and that was not something I had heard of before. I mean, I know there were paddles, and there were joysticks, obviously, and I don't know if I ever saw anything other than paddles, but I believe there was a sort of a keypad kind of a thing that you could get for it as well. Oh, that's the game. Too busy talking. Anyway, so my conclusion, there must have been some kind of special controller that came with this game. Alrighty, let's have another go, shall we? This, on first blush, seems to be quite faithful to the arcade game, which is, okay, fairly impressive, actually. I mean, it was an early-ish arcade game, but, okay, these guys have pretty accurate shots, I guess. Doesn't seem to be really seem to be a difficulty setting, am I? Yeah, okay, I guess I'm on the, I don't know if difficulty setting applies. If I am, I'm on the harder one, but I don't, well, maybe it does, I don't know. Once again, I probably should have read the manual, I guess. In any case, so in Omega Race, you were just basically trying to kill off the baddies. You bounced off the walls, which is correct. It's even got a nice little bounce side effect. Okay, I feel like I was outside of the line of that shot, but anyway. There's kind of like a lead ship that has like a dot in it, I see, which is, I think, reasonably true to the original game. And, okay, what's a little different is that the wave restarts every time you die, which is fine, I guess. Probably they didn't decide it, or for whatever reason they decided not to implement it in that way. It's not a huge deal, a little bit different, I think. It's been a long time since I played the original, which I believe, now that I'm thinking about it, had a spinner and not a... Aha, yes, and when you get down to your last guy, the last baddie, he comes after you and starts laying mines around the course, which is just a loop, of course. Is that the game? That is the game. Okay, so I think it has all of the elements of the game. If I remember right, there were shields in the original game that I I might be misremembering that. I have a vague memory of there being shields that I think had a limited duration. That might be me hallucinating. I might be mixing it up with like asteroids or something. Which is possible. I'll have to take a look at the original. So I think you get a lot more points for shooting the lead guy there. Yeah, 1500 for the lead guy, and why did I have 8,000 points all of a sudden? That was weird. And anyway, so 1500 for the lead guy, and 1,000 for these other ones? Yeah, 1,000 for the non-lead guys. Now, I see that you're limited to 2 shots in this game. Poo. 2 shots on the fly at once. I think it was a lot more than that. I'm sure it was a lot more than that in the original. Like 5 or 6, I might want to say. And anyhow, let's see if I can actually clear a rack here. That would be something. There we go. A little better. So I feel like being in a certain amount of motion is the way to go here, but also probably changing direction. Well, that was a bit lucky. Probably changing direction semi-regularly would also be smart. There we go. Woohoo! Look at me go! Alright, okay. Rack 2. So you go whipping by that. Oh, 2 lead guys after a suitable delay. Oh, that's alright. I think that's also arcade accurate. 30,000 for an extra ship. It's not terrible. Yeah, graphics are good. Sound is quite faithful, actually, I think, to the original. Ah, here we have speed. Now the baddies have sped up considerably. Yes, and the 2-shot thing is a bit limiting, but if you can learn to be somewhat accurate, I guess that's... Ooh, that was close. I'm having a world record-setting game here. Look at me go. Rack 3 completed, I think that is. Rack 4. Rack 4, here I come, baby. So it'll be 2 lead guys, I think. No, oh, or just even more. Look at that, fast and accurate. Interesting. Dang it! Only 2 bullets in flight at once. 2 shots in flight at once. All right, Rack 4, not bad. I'm impressed with my own skill. Murphy's Law. I'm impressed with my own skill, and you die immediately, and again immediately, so I guess I'm less impressed with my own skill all of a sudden. Hubris! Oh, look at me die. 0 points. Didn't shoot a single enemy. So that's how good I am at this game. It's like the the god of Atari 2600 heard me boasting and said, "Oh yeah? We'll see about that." We'll see about that, Mr. Smarty Pants. So I guess if the last guy is one of the lead guys, he doesn't turn into the little X-ship and lay mines, which is interesting. How fast you can go. Looks like that your speed does max out. These little buggers are pretty accurate shots. They lead you. Take that. Take that, you baddies. Yeah, take that. Oh, why didn't I hit that guy? Okay, anyway, I got him. I got him. It's under control. What are you worried about? It's under control. just flew right into it. I saw it coming and I couldn't turn fast. I couldn't turn fast enough. I am enjoying this though. This is a good conversion, and it's a good 2600 game. So yeah, someone's gonna get thumbs up from me, or has my thumbs up. Can't raise my thumbs and play at the same time though. So, and it's, I think, the first 2600 game I've run into that has two fire buttons, or two buttons, thrust and fire, which Stella seems to have automatically taken care of for me, so that's kind of handy. There's probably some strategy here about firing on angles or something so that you don't have your shots float gradually and gracefully across the entire length or height of the screen, and then you can't shoot anymore because you can only have two in play at any moment. Two in play at any given moment. Looks like the 30. Well, unless I. Oh boy. All right. Well, you know what? This is a good game. This is fun. This is fun, and it is a challenge, as they say, and it's a nice conversion of the arcade game. So there you go. Oh, I keep forgetting to take a moment in when I'm not actually okay. So that shot seemed like it was going well past me. So that's mildly annoying, but I guess that's the sort of thing we certainly tended to over. Okay, again, that shot was clearly a couple of pixels off my wing. Anyway, that's the sort of thing we tended to overlook back in these days. When did I say this came out? 83. That actually is fairly late. Oh, shoot. Swear words. That's actually fairly late, I feel, for an Atari 2600 game. I mean, my brother and I got our 2600 in, I'm gonna say 78, maybe? 79? I guess it's not horribly late. I'm gonna have to check and see how long games are produced for this thing. Anyway, I do still have my Atari, but I don't know if it still works or not. I've talked about it before in some of my other videos. I'm not even sure where it is at the moment. Somewhere in my house. I'm gonna have to dig it out one of these days and see if I can't figure out how to hook it up to a modern television set. There must be converters. I'm sure there are converters for that. To hook it up to HDMI or something similar. Something modern. There we go. Nice little intermission music. So if you're going to take a pot shot at somebody on the way by, maybe only let one go. There we go. Unless you're... Kamikaze. Accidental kamikaze. Is that the way to go? Probably not. See, now there, that was like literally just a pixel off my nose there, and that didn't hit me. Okay, one more. So in that case, the kind of wonky collision detection worked in my favor. Something about the horizontal spacing has a bigger hitbox than you would think from the look of the things. Yeah, there was another one. Okay, I guess it cuts both ways. Fair enough. Oh, ooh, that was close. And also dumb. discuss this or not, or if this thought was out loud or if it's in my head. You have the 8 directions that you can shoot, but you also have intermediates between each of those directions, so that gives you 16 shooting angles, I guess, if you want to put it that way, which is not bad, actually. I'll have to check and see how that compares to asteroids, which this is not a lot like asteroids. I guess there's some superficial similarities, especially in the way your ship works, but not that strong. 30,000 as an extra player, and I am out. I'm on my last one, so... Dang it. Alright, well that's good fun. And my neck is itchy, so you get to watch me scratch it. Ha ha ha. Alrighty, that is going to do it for my look at Omega Race for the Atari 2600, based on the Bally Midway arcade game. I don't know if Bally Midway was the originals. And my copy here says CBS Electronics, so there you go. Good fun, that one. I recommend it. Absolutely. If you do play it, let me know how you get on with it. Love to hear from you. And that's going to do it for me. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.